Hi, welcome back to WOW, the Wealth Optimization Workshops. Here with Scott Collier, the Call Dog, Doctor of Health. We're dealing with some health protection planning issues in this segment. Very important. We talked about some of the stats. We know 1 in 3 people are going to suffer a critical illness or health crisis during their working years. Raising a family, paying down their mortgage, taking care of family obligations in a career. So statistically, some very high risks. Another solution to protect you, critical illness insurance, very important, really taken off in Canada over the last 22 years. What is it? It's often misunderstood. It is not the same as disability protection. Disability provides you an income stream. This provides you a lump sum tax-free benefit. It gives you a big chunk of money, $50,000, $100,000, $250,000, whatever size plan you decide is relevant for you, gives you a tax-free benefit to make sure that you have money that you spend however you see fit to help you deal with a health crisis. How do you trigger a claim? 1 of 25 conditions. Most common, cancer, heart attack, stroke, bypass. Could be a debilitating illness like MS or Parkinson's or Lou Gehrig's or something that causes a long-term debilitation. Could be a serious injury-related consequence that triggers one of these claims. There's partial conditions for less severe issues also covered on these types of plans, as well as childhood illnesses over and above what everybody else gets covered for, because it is extremely important to also protect our children against a health crisis. Tragically, far too many kids with leukemia or juvenile diabetes or cystic fibrosis, some type of health crisis that they never expected for their children. Built into many of the plans, best doctor services, access to the best specialists in the world to save your life. So if you're stuck on a waiting list here or with a specialist that maybe doesn't have as much expertise in your rare condition, that they can get you off to the best facilities in the world and avoid waiting lists to help save your life. But how are you going to pay for it? With your critical illness benefit. Is there other medical expenses not covered by the government program or by your benefits at work? Often there is, but people don't realize till it's too late. Now they're counting on GoFundMe pages or a spaghetti fundraiser down at the Knights of Columbus Hall in order to try to get through a financial catastrophe. Health catastrophes do not have to become financial catastrophes as well, but too often they do because people don't have any protection in place. What if you needed special equipment? What if you needed to modify your home? Think about these things. Is there family needs? Daycare provisions? Are you traveling expenses, going to hospitals and things? What kinds of costs over and above are going to come up that you didn't expect during a health crisis that you inevitably survive, but once you survive, that you weren't able to focus on recovery because you were worried about your finances, maybe you rushed back to work too fast, or by the time you're better, you've lost everything that you've been working hard to build as far as the equity in your house, as far as your retirement savings. Ask yourself this question. If you had a health crisis, do you want to lose your home or do you want to lose your mortgage? If you had $100,000 or whatever amount in your hands and could pay that down on some debts, would that help relieve some stress, allow you to focus more on recovery and not rush you back to work too soon? Think about some of those things. Return of premium, an incredible feature you can build into plans. So there's return of premium on death. So if you're not the 1 in 3, because I know you're all thinking Chunky over here is going to be the guy that gets the critical illness. Well, maybe I am, but so far I'm not the guy, right? What if it's you? What if it's your spouse? God forbid, what's one of our children? Terrible to think about. But if you passed away and had never claimed, get all your money back, but also a feature built in that at age 65, at age 75, even 15 years in the future, you can build it in where if you've never claimed and you want to cancel your coverage, you can get 100% of your investment back. With your kids, even better features built into those plans. These are things you should look into. Because if you have a health crisis, a whole bunch of money to help you financially deal with it. But if you don't have the health crisis, then it was just additional savings for your retirement or for your future, and it didn't cost you anything, and you had some free protection that allowed you just to build some savings, a forced savings plan, and a health protection plan built into one. Doesn't that sound like a good idea? At least talk to a professional and find out more and how this could be beneficial to you and the people you love. Thanks for listening. Look forward to seeing you again soon.